Good morning to you all. Another beautiful day. A lot more like summer. It looks like we've got upper 80s right now here where I am. I've been thinking over this week. I think it started coming to me on Monday about fullness of joy. And I thought, it's funny, I wonder where that is. And it was, in your presence is fullness of joy. And I was thinking, okay, I wonder what that means. How it seems like we've got a long way to go to get to this place. But David, the psalmist, knew about this place. So let's read it. It's in Psalm 16. I will bless the Lord who has counseled me. Indeed, my heart, my mind, instructs me in the night. I have set the Lord continually before me, because he is at my right hand. I will not be shaken. Therefore my heart is glad, my glory, my innermost self rejoices. My body too will dwell confidently in safety. For ye will not abandon me to Sheol, the netherworld, the place of the dead. Nor will you allow your Holy One to undergo decay. You will show me the path of life. In your presence is fullness of joy, and in your right hand there are pleasures forevermore. So I got to sort of thinking about this and was thinking, man, to dwell in his presence. To dwell in his presence, to have that full joy. It seems like we lack this full joy. Do we know what it is to have full joy? David knew how to let God's counsel impact his life so dramatically. He relied fully, constantly on God. I have set the Lord continually before me. We need to we really need to allow his presence, the awareness of his presence into our lives constantly. And I know I've spoken on that before about practicing his presence, practicing the awareness of his presence, because without his presence, without the knowledge and the understanding and the awareness of his presence, we're never ever going to attain this full joy. So it's like we're missing out. We're missing out on all that God has for us. And then I got to thinking about Paul and Silas. Here they were in prison, singing and praying and making melody in their heart, rejoicing at midnight. And then the earthquake that came and opened the prison doors. They still didn't run out of the prison. They stayed there so that they could save the prison guard. and his house. They were counting it all joy, as it said in James chapter 1. It says there in James chapter 1 that we'd account it all joy when we fall into many different trials, because the trial of our faith brings patience. And the only way we can have that is knowing and understanding God's presence. Because without God's presence, we are never ever going to attain this full joy. And I've been dwelling on this all week, and there's been many different things that have been coming to me through the week. And today, some of these extra scriptures were coming, and I was going, wow. We're not just counting it joy in His presence, the fullness of joy in His presence, but we can still have His presence in the prison. We can still have His presence when things aren't going our way. And because in life, things aren't always going to go your way. More often than not, they're not going to go your way. So, let's practice His presence. Let's practice the dwelling in His presence. Let's learn how to come and be aware of His presence, knowing that He is closer than hands and feet. He's closer than even breathing. He's in our heart as we believe. So let's believe today, believe together. I know that I haven't attained this full joy. I haven't got there yet. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm longing for that. I know that we have glimpses of this. We have foretastes of it. But it comes in dwelling. Let's dwell there. I just pray that this blesses your heart like it's blessed mine this week, and that you go in faith, believing, knowing, and being aware of His presence. Amen. God bless you all. Have a super weekend.